Hello everyone and welcome back and Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be talking about how to kiln dry firewood. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Split the firewood for quicker drying. The larger pieces of wood going into your kiln are, the longer it will take for the wood to dry. Cut the wood into pieces about 12 or 16 inches long with a saw, and then split the pieces about the size of your forearm or bicep using a log splitter, axe, or maul. Boots, gloves, and safety glasses are a must when you're splitting firewood, and I'll put the link to a good pair of boots, a good pair of gloves, and a good pair of safety glasses in the description below. Bundle the firewood using wire or twine. This will make it easier to insert and remove the firewood from the kiln. It also reduces potentially dangerous avalanches of wood. If you're in a hurry or just want to forego bundling, most kilns will allow you to pile or stack split firewood directly onto the drying area of the kiln. Circulation is the key for improved drying. By stacking the wood, you'll improve airflow through the wood pile, which will result in shorter drying times. Putting the wood into thick gauge wire baskets will also work to put the wood in. Transfer the bundles into the kiln's drying area. The wood will be heavy, so take care not to strain yourself. If you've bundled your wood in large amounts, like full cords, you'll need a forklift or a front loader. Milk crate sized bundles can also be stacked and moved to the drying area of the kiln with a hand truck. The drying area of most homeowner kilns is like a shelf or raised platform. Commercial kilns are often large rectangular chambers like storage containers where wood is dried in large amounts. Make sure the kiln's fans are operating without a hitch. Some kilns may have automatic fans while others may have switch operated ones. Whatever the case is for your kiln, the fans should be operating smoothly and without interruption throughout the drying process. A fan on the fritz could add a significant amount of additional drying time onto this process. Take a crack at repairing or replacing any faulty fans before using the kiln. New batteries may be an easy fix for some fans, but hardwired fans may just have a loose connection. Check cords and wires and replace severed or deteriorated wire. Set the temperature of your kiln. A high temperature will decrease the drying time, but this will likely increase the fuel cost. Different kinds of wood may dry at different rates, but generally you can expect cut wood to dry close to the following averages. For a 257-hour or 10.7 day dry time, set the kiln to 140 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius. For a 92-hour or 3.8 day dry time, set the kiln to 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 82.2 degrees Celsius. And for a 32-hour dry time, set the kiln to 220 degrees Fahrenheit or 104.4 degrees Celsius. Ensure a consistent supply of fuel to the kiln while drying. Some smaller boiler-based kilns may need regular supervision, especially if you plan to fuel your kiln with scrap wood. Scrap wood will need to be restocked about 5 to 6 times every day until the wood is dry. Steady fuel means consistent heat and a higher core temperature in the wood. A consistent core temperature is important for thorough, predictable drying. And allow the kiln to cool before removing the wood. Each kiln will be different, so you should follow your kiln's recommended procedure for cooling. In most cases, this involves shutting off the kiln's fuel supply, allowing it to cool for a few hours, opening the kiln vent to hot air, and then wait until the drying chamber is cool enough to enter. Once the drying chamber is open, the kiln should cool rapidly. During this process, keep a close eye on the kiln to prevent small animals, pets, or children from wandering inside and getting burned. Remove the wood from the kiln and store it somewhere. Kiln drying your wood correctly will kill bacteria, insects, and mold. Once the wood is ready to come out of the kiln, store it in a clean, dry place that's protected from the elements. Avoid stacking wood directly on the floor, as this can contribute to decay. Check dryness by knocking 2 random pieces together in your hand. If this resulting sound is hollow, the wood is probably dry. Repeat this several times to check dryness throughout the pile. The most accurate way of determining the moisture in the wood is with a moisture meter, which will be available in most hardware or lumber store. And I'll put a link to a moisture meter in the description below. Stack the wood on top of a grid of cinder blocks, metal rods, or pallets. This will prevent moisture from seeping into the wood from the ground. Bundle your kiln dried wood or prepare it for sale and sell it at a premium. If you live in wood burning country like I do, there's going to be a time when someone is desperate for some bundled dry firewood, and kiln dried firewood is the best guarantee you have that it will actually be dry and seasoned. Selling wood like this can be especially profitable if you live in an area with cottagers or vacationers. Make a large sign promoting your kiln-dried bundled firewood and post it beside your driveway, or make one to place by a main road so people know where to go and who to call for firewood. Or, of course, you can use the kiln-dried wood for your own activities, but if you aren't going to sell the wood, I probably wouldn't invest in a kiln. Once the wood is dried, you can use it freely in your own projects. Celebrate your first batch of kiln-dried wood with a bonfire or a fire in your wood stove or fireplace. If you are using the kiln to dry homegrown lumber, celebrate your first batch by making a simple shed or adding a lean-to onto an existing structure. I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something new. I will see you all again on Monday. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and check us out on Facebook at Outdoors with A&T. We've also got a Patreon page now with 3 different membership options, so don't forget to go check that out as well. So, I'll see you all soon. Until next time, bye for now.